Madini Mazimba.
Madini Mazimba.
Madini Mazimba.
Madini Mazimba. Not over these past couple of months, there was something I was trying to find out. So, if you're like me, one of those guys, that it's not always that I want to listen to music. I'm phony. Yes, I know I have probably all of my favorite tracks. I have them. I try to do my check and make some fun. But there are some of those times you just want to listen to someone's selection. You don't want to listen to the music. You always okay after this song, probably this. So that's where radio comes in. And so if you're someone like me, you definitely enjoy also listen to the radio, even though you have a lot of music in your phone or in your laptop or everywhere. Upon extra music. So it got me thinking, over these past couple of years, there've been a lot of radio stations that have been licensed in Zimbabwe. But they're trying to make sure that every town, every community, they have their own community radio station that centers around the happenings of that community. And I think that's a very, very good move. Now in Harare, we have Diamond FM. I know my Gogwan Garawamtar, and she loves Diamond FM because it's one of those stations it talks about things around like back then, but maybe Utera Power FM or Star FM, Harare, Zekumbare, Zekupi, Zekuadzana, Zekuborodo. But now, she loves Diamond FM because sometimes Zekuitka Uchkanga, Zekuitka Uchishakwe, Zekuitka Wobausi, Zekuitka Morning Side, Green Side, not all over Mutare. So it just makes you just enjoy the radio station more. So I believe that's a very, very good move. So each and every town should have their own station. And also in Zhishavane there is Ya FM. In Blawayo there's Skies Metro. Then in Harare there are a lot of radio stations in Harare. There's SFM, there's Power FM, ZFM, Capitalk FM, Star FM, National FM. I'm not really sure if National FM is stationed in Harare. I'll definitely dig more about that. Just go in the comment section, tell me. So on this past couple of years, I was asking myself, what's the best radio station in Zimbabwe? What's that station that can give you the alternative? You could music or possibly figure a modulator motor you listen to. So I narrowed it down to I don't really know about all the other stations like Diamond FM. I've been to Mtare a lot, but I Tera Diamond FM that much I can give a verdict about it. And Sanda Tera Ya FM and Sanda Tera Skies Metro. So I'll only be talking about my radio stations in Harare. Now also in Harare, I don't listen to all the radio stations. I have to be true. Now the stations that I listen to the most, there are only 4 stations. That's Power FM, Star FM, ZFM, and Capitalk FM. Well, Capitalk recently, a friend of mine recommended because on my Twitter, people, what's the best radio station? Because some of these stations, maybe some discussion. I know is this really a discussion, or maybe the song selection is also been. So I was asking, what's the best radio station? So from my listening to those radio, what I found out is that the radio that I listen to the most is Power FM. I'm just a huge Power FM listen. I just enjoy the discussions they have there. The DJs, they're very much professional. They have a lot of experience. It's the oldest among all these radio stations, so it's bound to have the most experience. But I just enjoy it. Not even the song selections, they just resonate. So most of the times I'll be listening to Power FM. And then there's Star FM. Star FM is also another very good radio station. And if I think previously I read Star FM won the best radio station on those awards. You cannot really blame them. Star FM has a lot of hype, has a lot of they have a lot of attention on them. And one other thing, which is quite funny, but one other thing that I just realized that Star FM, it also has an advantage which other radio stations don't have. And this is an unlikely advantage. And that advantage is that there is an influx, there's a major influx of ex-Jap cars in Akangozara all over Zimbabwe. And all of those cars are about Star FM chete. So in a way, you cover part this advantage is not the other radio stations, because a lot of the guys are not those ex-Jap, and most of them are to change the radio. So vanongobata kusvika paStar FM. So it's either you listen to Star FM or you listen to a modulator. So in that way, Star FM really managed to get a lot of listeners. But regardless, the station is very good. My favorite station, my favorite show on Star FM is the Gospel Grades. I usually listen to it. I try to listen to it each and every Sunday, and I just enjoy listening to the Gospel Grades. And I believe it's the biggest, probably the best gospel chart show we have in the country. I just enjoy listening to that. And Stephen, one of those shows that plays a lot of dancehall music. It's in touch with the people, the ghetto people, and I think that's why a lot of people love it. And even Porno is, during those festive season, Pekuti, they will be, they just transform the whole radio into a party station. They just fit the mood. So in that way, they are also getting a lot of viewers. Besides the fact that maybe ex-Japan radio, people really go to them because they are in touch with a lot of the guys. They're more like they represent the ghettos. So that's for Star FM. Then with ZFM. ZFM is more like the urban, the hip kind of radio station. If you listen to it, maybe those radio stations in USA, because like Pekatanga, the accent, sometimes they're going to, what? This accent? Zimbabwe. So, they are that hip. Their selection, they are the more urban, the more modern radio station that we have in Zimbabwe. And my favorite show on ZFM, I love listening to Peshimusa on the Excel block. That's a very interesting and entertaining show. Then the other show I listen to is the one that comes after 6, the sports, the one about sports with the Berman and Mike Madod and those and Steve Vickers, if I'm not mistaken. That's also the show that I listen to quite a lot of the times, and they don't go updates on all sports. The guys, they just know what they are doing, so it's very, very entertaining. And lastly, we talk about Capitalk FM. Now, Capitalk is quite new. It's the newest of all these. It's the youngest, I might say, of all these radio stations. And day by day, I'm listening to it much more and more. I'm trying to find out a lot of the radio station, trying to find a favorite show which I can listen to. Currently, the people I know, there is Britta Marcella Tulini. I think that's how we pronounce it. There's Karen Paida, there's the Rufeneko show. This, even from the primary reason for Capitalk FM, they just want to bring conversation, and this is more focused on Harare. They're doing a lot of conversation. The conversations are quite interesting. So if you're one of those guys, you would sometimes some music, but you want to hear some interesting conversations, you can listen to Capitalk FM. As the FM, they also have those talks. Not on Larry Kwirai, also Rufeneko goes there. There's the Lumumba Files. So all these radio stations, they have everything that they have to offer. I remember this weekend, I was listening to ZFM. I think it was on Saturday. They have this acoustic session that they have on Saturday towards the end of the day, around 6, and they had Cindy Minya. I enjoyed listening to the show. I was shocked because I was like, okay, this is a very good addition. Giving the artists the platform to shine, showcase what they can do. But all in all, that's it. Those are the radio stations in Harare. And like I said, the radio station that I listen to the most is Power FM, but I don't know about you. So go in the comment section. Tell me which one do you listen to the more. Maybe I go to the SFM, maybe I go to the Radio Zimbabwe, because I know my mom and dad every Sunday. Maxeni this is the Tuesday show, right? They are Tuesday Maxeni. Sunday, yes, I'm not about that show. They love that show. So probably that is their favorite show. Then for on Friday, there are a lot of shows, but just go in the comment section. Tell me, what do you think is the best radio show, radio station in Harare, or probably in Zimbabwe? There are a lot of radio stations. So can I one of those people you are privileged to have managed to listen to all of them? Now go in the comment section, just share what you think. I'll be interested to hear about your input. So go in the comment section below, and also tell me what you think about community radio stations. Are you with me, Pekuti? We need more of those, because they're going to help build a lot of these communities. So yeah, I had to pack because but anyway, just thought I had to, just to share this with you, just start this little interesting debate with you. So I'll be looking forward to hearing your to reading your comments in the comment section below. Like the video. See you again next time.